everybody from Prague. We're up in Barrandov. And I wanted to show you where this house is that I just bought, which is down in this valley. As you can see, the green part that runs through at the back of this field, there's quite a heavy valley down there with a lot of cliffs. There's a big Panelak quarter sort of project, housing project in the background that you can see. And then if the camera pans to the right, you'll see on this side of the hill is another big Panelak quarter, which is called Barrandov. It's where the film studios are. And we'll be walking down from the end tram station, which is like 20-minute tram ride from Malostransky Náměstí, where I'm living right now. And from there, it's just like a 10-minute walk down the hill to the valley, where there's a little train station across from the house, and we'll be there in a few minutes. So we'll cut. Okay, so now we're going down the hill. We've turned off from Barrandov, and we're going down the hill into the valley. Into the Prokopsky Údolí, it's called, so the Prokopius Valley, in between the two Panelak quarters, and we'll be there in 5 minutes. Let's go. So you can see we're coming into the valley now. It's sloping downwards. This is a little horsey track. I see some people riding their horses around in circles. Don't ask me why. And you can see the valleys going up here in the distance. And then over this ridge, it goes quite steeply into the valley. And just around the corner here, we'll see a local gangster who took over an old farm building and is reconstructing it and putting fences up everywhere. And we'll see what it turns into. Who knows? Anyways, let's keep going down the hill. Okay, we're coming up to my gangster neighbor now. Let's see what he's up to. It sounds like he's got some machinery going down there. They're always building something. We might have to be a bit quiet so they don't shoot at us or something. Never know. Jesus Christ, here he is. Okay, shh. Okay, here he is, here he is, here he is. This is our gangster neighbor. Nobody really knows what he's up to. But that's the place down there. It's an old farmstead. It's like I don't know, early 20th century probably. And it probably was a sheep farm or something like that, because even where my house is used to be a meadow. So maybe this place was a farm that was running the meadows, and then of course the communists turned everything into cooperatives. So all of these private farmers basically stopped. Everything got put into co-ops. Well, here you can see him now, look. He's putting up fences too, to keep all the hookers in, I suppose, or somebody out. That's a walnut. That's an ash tree. Sorry. That's originally from here, but they got some interesting oak. What are they called? I forget. Not pin oak. Some sort of red oak or something. Live oak. It's a beech. It's a cherry. There's another acacia tree. Acacia didn't know. Okay, so we're really close now to the place. The little train station across from my house is still running with a conductor guy, but I think he's on his last few days here because they're going to automate it. So the level crossing will be automated, and there won't be because right now the only reason he's there is to roll down the what are they called?
Barrier? The
barrier. Roll down the barrier and roll up the barrier a couple times an hour, 4 times an hour. There's Vapenice, which means means limestone, Vapenice. So here's the level crossing, and there's a whole family. The old train station has got the very front of the house is the station, and then the back of the house, or the main part of the house, is inherited or is inhabited by a family who all have mullets, and we call them the mullets, the mullet family. Here's my station. Okay, so this is the level crossing, like 50 meters from my place, and here's the train station. There's the old station. Here's the place. Here's a little footbridge or bike bridge. You can ford the creek if you want by car and gets you up to the other Panelak quarter up there. But this is the main road in, and this road is called Towards Good Water. We got sort of a confluence of 2 creeks. This one comes down from the south, And then this is the main creek that goes into the Vltava. You can see fish in the creek here, look. See them? They're good-sized little trouts, they're little brown trouts. They're like about, you can see they're about this big. This little pan fries, but you're not allowed to fish here. It's a protected reserve, so. Here's the fence coming in. Got an old pump. Anyway, so when I got the place, it was completely overgrown. It had been left alone for like 10 years. And I've just been trying to get on top of it. Yeah, so this is the house. It's kind of a strange structure. It's made out of steel. I mean, it was built during the communist era, or just after, I think, just after the wall came down. So it's like a steel 2-floor with a basement structure, and it's basically supported by the 4 corner posts, and then halfway between each wall is another steel beam or steel post, and then on top of that are H-beams. Let's go inside. I'll show you the inside. So for now, inside, there's a double fireplace. This thing goes great. I used it the other night. It works really, really well. And in this room here, there's the entrance to the basement. So I got this funky little entrance for the thing, and it's heavy as hell. So yeah, that's the down. That goes into the basement. Anyway, so this would be the kitchen corner. Actually, a good-sized kitchen. But it'll be like a breakfast bar here, and then a sink, washing machine, a stove, or a dishwasher, a stove, washing machine, fridge, basically like this into a U-shaped. And then ultimately, for now, for this winter, I'll just turn the upstairs into my office and sort of living room and bedroom. And down here, it'll just be a bit of seating and some windows with the fireplace. We'll see how it works out, you never know. But for now, this is going to be the kitchen. And then you got this steep stairwell going to the upstairs. Watch your head, Rory. Yeah, you're okay now. So up here, it's quite a big room. And I got this really beautiful view out the front, as you can see. I have this windows all the way around. I got a picture of my neighbor's fixing his chimney over there. But I get a beautiful view out the front of my neighbor's house. Really nice, friendly neighbors who feed me shots of homemade slivovice when I least expect it. And here's the chimney coming up from downstairs, and there's a vent in the middle that lets the heat come out, so it stays quite warm up here. This whole corner piece is coming out. I'm going to take it out, just get rid of it because it's a waste of space. And right here, I want to have a freestanding bathtub on it, like a 4-legger, you know? But I'm probably just going to get a newer one, a new, like, retro one, because the old ones are too heavy. I wouldn't trust it in this structure. So I just get one of those. Perfect size. Especially when I start adding bits onto it, it'll get bigger. Right now it's got 35, 25, 15, that's 40, 75 square meters. I can add on about 25, which will give it 100. Put another 15 in the back, 115, maybe a little bit on the side. So it could get up to about 120 square meters altogether. Plus there's 800 square meters of land. So watch out for the steep stairs. It's just like being back in Amsterdam or in Groningen at Wiet's place with the steep stairs.
Ken ik haar ook.
Maybe. Hey, co? Přijde tec nějak, jo? Jak dlouho ještě tady budete, než se zruší?
To nevím, měsíc, 2, 3, nevím.
Come on, man. There's the tram bridge that we came up on.
Který dále pokračuje ve směru Praha hlavní nádraží, pravidelný odjezd 15 hodin 47 minut. Prosím, ukončete.